Hello, welcome to SAPS. This is video 3, and today I'm going to be talking about rules, about ghost investigation, about paranormal investigations, and rule number 1, and this is probably the most important rule, is make sure you don't go, make sure you do your research first. No, make sure you go on the internet, make sure you research about the history about the place. No, make sure you know if it's accessible. Make sure that you know obviously like I said, the history of the place. Make sure you know what kind of paranormal activities that have happened at them places. Make sure you know the route there, and make sure you know kind of like what's the in and outs about that place, what you might know about that place, and that's the first rule, and the second rule. This is probably the most important. Rule is just don't cause any trouble. Because make sure you keep yourself to yourself. Make sure you don't speak out loud. Make sure you don't cause any mischief. Just make sure you don't some people will just go to a spooky location. One example is Borley Rectory or churchyard. We'll say most people go to Borley churchyard. Probably I say around about 8 out of 10. Probably just go there just to cause mischief. Just to cause themselves, just to cause scares, and what normally happens is everyone gets scared. Then the neighbourhood knows about it, and then what happens is the police will get involved, and then it will just cause havoc. So that's rule number 2. Just don't cause any havoc or any trouble, and rule number 3 is once you get to a location, or once you get to your location, what I say is to make sure that when you get there, make sure you walk around the place first. Make sure you get the feel of the place. Make sure you look at all the surroundings. Make sure you sink in the atmosphere of the place, and if you're walking around in a castle or in a churchyard, or sometimes or in an English heritage site, sometimes there'll be little plates or little descriptions of plates that you have. Make sure you can read them as well. Make sure you read them as well. Because it gives you a bit more of the history of the place, and gives you a bit more. Gives you kind of like the characteristics of what the place used to be, and just make sure when you get to the location, make sure you sink in. Make sure you feel the atmosphere, and that's rule number 3. Rule number 4 is make sure that the place is actually accessible. Make sure it's easy to get to. Make sure that make sure that you can get there in time. Sometimes I think it's best to get to his location at least 2 hours at least give it like 2 hours, like just like to get to what's the word for it? To get to kind of like get the feel of the place, and so yeah, just make sure you just make sure you're well prepared. Pretty much, just make sure you're just go up there. Don't be afraid, because there's nothing wrong with actually. There's nothing wrong with like paranormal activity. There's nothing wrong. If something moves, people just think, oh my god, something just moved. But yeah, just make sure you're not scared. Just make sure that you're well prepared, and you should be alright. Most paranormal, most locations I go to are quite accessible. They're quite open areas. And I think one of the most haunted, I think the best haunted location I've probably been to, from my experience, is a pub in Hertfordshire, in the little town of Hitchin, called the George, which it actually used to be a coaching, it used to be a coach house, and to me that was quite a experience. I think the most scared experience I say was I was down in the cellars, and everyone else was up on the second floor. There was no one on the pub floor, and literally no word of a lie. I literally heard footsteps on the pub floor. No, I was just thinking to myself. I was thinking, what? Everyone's up on the second floor. I've been hearing footsteps on the pub. I can hear footsteps on the pub floor. It was kind of a bit eerie. So I've got my walkie-talkie, and I said to Ashley, I said to my ex-partner, Ashley, I said to him, I said, is everyone up on the second level? And he was like, yeah, everyone's up on the second level. And then I said, oh, well, I just said to him, oh, well, I just heard like footsteps, like on the pub level, and he was like, oh, he's like, oh, really? I was like, yeah. So yeah, that's, to me, that was quite an eerie experience. I've had quite a few other experiences in there as well. I've had my torch like flickering, which was quite scary, eerie, I guess. So yeah, to me, it is quite. To me, it was quite a spooky. That to me was quite a spooky place to be in. No, don't get me wrong. It was a nice pub. It was a nice owner called Lee, and to be fair, I've got to thank my cousin Laura really for that, because she was the one that told me about it and got me into there, I say. And but yeah, so that to me was the most scariest experience I've had. So yeah, I've got a few. Got a few. I've got a few investigations that I want to do, which I'll probably do around next month. Next month, I'm actually looking forward to. This is one. This is probably one of the most. This is probably one of the locations, or one of the favourite locations that I've been looking forward to doing is Crescent Temple. It's quite a local. To me, it's quite a local location for me, because it's only like literally like 5 minutes down the road for me. So yeah, Crescent Temple, which actually dates, which apparently dates back. What they think it dates back to around the I think it dates back to around the Knights Templars. So if you don't know about the Knights Templars, make sure you research about it. So yeah, I'm off there in, I think it's the 5th of March. It's either the 5th or 4th of March. I couldn't remember, but I know it's a Friday. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that because I'm also working with Essex Ghost Hunters as well, and as well I'm also working with Laura Poulter, who is actually a part of Essex Ghost Hunters as well. So it'll be quite an interesting. It'll be quite an interesting investigation, I'll say. And I know this is probably way off, but I've booked myself a ghost walk. A ghost walk around Epping Forest, around High Beach and Hamman Hill. And I think that's on the 17th of June. I think that's on a Friday night, Freaky Friday. So I'm looking forward to both of them. But obviously, like during the course of the months, I will be adding other what do you call it, locations to I will be adding other locations toward these during these months. I possibly will be going back to Hadley Castle. No, that was quite a big scale to me. That was quite a big site to me. There was quite a lot there. No, there's still one part of the castle still intact. And no, I've been down there with Luke from Shadow Paranormal before, and we've had quite a few kind of like a eerie kind of like a experiences. Well, I know Luke has, but so yeah, I'll put the dates on my on the Facebook page, and so yeah, I'll be possibly be going back to Hadley Castle. One place I would love to do is Bartlow Hills, or Bartlow Free Hills, so I say, which is basically, it's on the edge, it's on the borderline, so I say, of Cambridge and Essex. Probably more on the Cambridge side, I guess, but yeah, it's sort of, I've been told that's quite an eerie place to go to. Obviously, poorly. Trying to think what else. And also I might be I'm also thinking about going down to a church, or not a church, what I say. Well, I'm off to a place called Chris Hall, which is a it kind of borders Hertfordshire, Essex, and Cambridge. It's probably more on the Essex side, even though it has got a Hertfordshire postcode. So yeah, I'll be off to the little village of Chris Hall at one stage, because I did get a picture for one of my friends, Sue Ashfield, who sent me a picture, or inboxed me a picture on Facebook actually, and it was a picture which one of her friends took. It was her friend's brother. In fact, took the picture, and she obviously sent it to me, and I looked at the picture. The picture's on my Facebook on the Facebook page, on the SATS Facebook page. So yeah, I looked at it, and to me, I can see on the picture. I can see it looked like two hands. And I can see like the well, to me it looked like I can see like the face, and well, not the face. I can see like the kind of the frame of the face, as well as like the like the hair as well. And no, don't get me wrong. I was looking at the picture for quite a while, and I sent the picture as well to Laura Poulter from the Essex Ghost Hunters, and she was apparently quite amazed with the picture as well. So yeah, I'll be off to Chris Hall to the Holy Trinity Church, and I've had I've done my research. I've done a little bit of research about it, and so yeah, I'll be looking forward to going to there. But obviously, like I said, I'll be putting the dates of these locations on the Facebook page, and I'll put some of them on the on my Twitter page as well. And so yeah, that's pretty much most of the paranormal locations I'll be doing. And obviously, like I said, I'll be doing more during the month that comes along. So I'll see you lot on the other side.